Today I have a special treat for everyone. I'm going to be unboxing Stonewall's Last Battle. This is part of the great campaigns of the American Civil War. It's volume 5. It's dealing with the Chancellorsville Campaign, and it was originally published by Avalon Hill Game Company. And where did I get this? Half Price Books. I already have Stonewall in the Valley that I got from my local game store many years ago. And then I recently picked up Roads to Gettysburg 2, Lee Strikes North. This is put out by Multi-Man Publishing, and this deals with the Gettysburg campaign. But I saw this. I was on a trip just a few days ago, saw this at Half Price Books and said, you know what, I'm going to take a runner on this. I mean, this is in excellent condition. If you look at the box here, compared to my Stonewall in the Valley, which looks it's got a lot of shelf wear, this is in excellent condition, as you can see here. So let's get into, and it had these stickers. I'm not wild about the sticky tape here, but we will see. I think it comes off. It will come off and never go on again, is what I'm going to say to myself. I don't have very many nails, so get this off here. Bear with me as I do this. You're seeing this live, and it's not taking any of the paint off, any of the ink, which is awesome. And let's get rid of those. At least it's better than the ones that rip off all the ink with it. So good condition there. Good condition in the box there. Pull up just a little bit here. Then you have the rules of play. This is 1996 is when this one came out, the volume 5 here. And you have a combat chart here on the back and an attack procedure summary. A little bit of advertisements, some comments on Stonewall's last days. So about 45 pages, but that's not all rules. It looks like it's going over a lot of history. The game is history, designer notes, quite extensive designer notes here. Then you got Confederate setup and Union setup. So about 35 pages if you include the setup or scenarios that are in here. Let's get to the actual rules. Here we go. So it looks like 29 pages of rules, or 30 pages of rules before you get into the scenario. So 30 pages of rules, dual column, some color, but this is 1996 Avalon Hill, so it's kind of almost like a 2-color type system. They have the blue and then the black print. And that was the advanced rules, so you can actually, and here's the regular scenario. So yeah, so it looks like basic game is only 17 pages. So 17 pages of the basic game. And you got some examples of play in there. So if you're familiar with the great campaigns of the American Civil War, which has now been picked up by Multi-Man Publishing, this is volume 5 in that. Stonewall's Last Battles. I just couldn't resist, right? I mean, I saw it on the shelf. It wasn't that expensive either. If it was too pricey, I might have thought twice about it, especially since I couldn't tell if this was complete or not. Ammunition pad. And I don't know if this has been used. That looks like it might be the original ammunition pad there. We have 2 player's aids here. It gives you your combat chart and terrain chart and some combat, other combat charts, ratio charts, summary of combat results, radius, cavalry retreat, flank attack, movement summary, extended march. So you got all your movement stuff here, combat, then movement, and then some key charts and tables. Here's your abbreviated sequence of play. pretty cool that you get 2 of those. That's always good when you get 2 of those. You get a force display. It's, you know, for 1996, it's that typical stock. It's not super heavy, but it's thicker than paper. So you get a force display, then you get the counters, and I believe there's only 2 sheets, and here they are, and they're unpunched. Look at that, unpunched, pristine condition, as good as the outside of the box. And you get to see some of the counters there. There's hooker, there's your liters, there's your units. Here's some administrative markers. There's Lee. There's Stonewall himself. And these are double-sided. And they are traditional Avalon Hill counters. Here's some more here. And again, these are double-sided. And they're kind of getting ready to fall off the sprue there. Here's an ad for the General. Cool there. Here's the map. You can take a look at that. Ooh, a counter tray. Oh, I don't have a counter tray like this. Let's pop this out here. Little customer card there. Send in. Know where to send it to now. Ooh, an Avalon Hill game catalog, 1996. Guess what? I guess what I know what my next coffee with Kilroy is going to be. I'll take a look at that separately. Counter tray. I have not seen one like this. So, no dice. No dice. I think this is supposed to contain some dice, or 2 Avalon Hill dice. So this is interesting. There's a little flap here. And again, I don't have any, because I didn't collect a lot of games in the 90s. I was busy with other stuff, but so that's kind of neat. It's unlike the Chessex, you got that little clip there, so they don't necessarily fly open, or unlike DVG, they'll fly open, but they don't look like they, you know, catapult like the Chessex tray. So that's interesting. Okay. So, but no dies. It even's got some of the plastic residue left in there. So let's take a look at this map here. See it all, what we have here. Whoops, geez. Sorry about that. Go out a little bit more here. So see how much of the map I get here. Stonewall Last Battle. You got your terrain key there. And standard size map there. And then you've got Chancellorsville, should be, whoa, here we go. Yeah, Chancellorsville is right here. Here's the Wilderness Church. Here's the main river going through here. It features prominently in the battle. So it's kind of, I don't know, drab or a little bit muted, but playable. I mean, functional. You can see, you know, where the rivers go through. You see forest. You see where the hexes for the terrain, for the hex for the woods. Then you have some rough here, and this is clear, and this is rolling, this light green. Then you got some mountains over here. So interesting. This is cool. This is cool. And this is the campaign series, so this is a little bit, this is more on the operational side. It's kind of in between operational and tactical. But kind of the operational series. You have the great battles of the American Civil War kind of deal more in the tactical side, and this deals, the campaigns deal more on the operational. You're moving larger groups of units around to achieve your goals here. So that's the map there. So this is what you get in a box of, put that out there, Stonewall's Last Battle. Right there. I mean, I just couldn't pass up how nice that you know, hardly any shelfware. There's a little bit of a bowing there, but hardly any shelfware on that one, especially compared to my old Stonewall in the Valley, which, you know, I bought this used at a game store. And the contents are great, but you can see a lot more shelfware. Plus, just the way the image is kind of lends itself to looking like kind of weathered and a little bit of shelfware. But this was just great looking, and it looks like it's got all the contents. I'll have to do a formal inventory, but I think I have everything, or got everything I was supposed to get except for the dice. So I believe I'm supposed to get some dice here. So here's all the components right here. Yeah, 2 6-sided dice. So I got everything in a counter storage tray. So I think I got everything, and that's an Avalon Hill. It was marked Avalon Hill. So that's what you get in a box of Stonewall's Last Battle. If you're lucky enough to find this somewhere, you know, as I was, pick it up. It looks interesting. Anxious to get into this. As I said, this would be my third in this series, and I'm enjoying it and wanting to get more into it. I'm also getting more into the great battles of the American Civil War as well. So anyway, love to know what your thoughts are on this. Played it, love it, either this game or the series. Any thoughts or comments on any of that, it'd be greatly appreciated. But I'm just happy to pick this up and get this open and find out that I've got everything but the dice. So and that's okay. This is not going to return this thing. Anyway, thanks for spending some time with me. I know it's precious, so any time that you spend on my channel is greatly appreciated. Thanks all, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.